I bless you all with love. Hunger for the soul is the primary drive in all creation. Freud talks about the sex drive as being primary. Other people talk the urge for death. But the most primary is the hunger for God, reflected in a hunger for our own soul. That's something to think about because people are not putting that as a priority. We just finished a 2-day meditation intensive. One of the things that really began to emerge to me is how hungry people are for that soul connection. Clearly, when you meditate on your soul and you meditate on the truth, it takes you to that. It clearly takes you there. Okay? And what I saw happening is more and more, of the people in the workshop were indeed making that connection to their soul. And it happens in different ways. Meditation. Behind me is my actually Native American drum and the different things I have with the Native American work as a sun dancer and eagle dancer. And that sun dance, powerful for connecting to your soul. That eagle dance is powerful for connecting to your soul. So people have different ways. It isn't just meditation. That's the point I'm making. That's why I'm standing here. These are powerful energies. And when we go beyond ourselves in some way, we start to really make that connection with the soul. My very first connections really were playing football. It's like, what is that about? Well, of course, when you go beyond yourself, when you go beyond your limits, which takes you beyond your mind, there's the soul. There's the divine experience. And so there are different ways. Clearly, the 6 foundations that I'm talking about presents, a very straightforward, natural living that takes you to the soul, takes you to the self, that takes you beyond the mind. Because to access the soul, you really do have to access a quiet mind and go beyond it. So that's what we're talking about. And so many people today have lost that connection. It's like an epidemic. And that's part of why we have this fear of death, because if you don't have that connection to your soul, it's really going easy to have that fear of death because you think that's it, there's no soul. But the truth is, soul's immortal. Soul's eternal. There's no death for the self. And so the viruses and plagues and all the things and people going into fear, if you don't have that connection, it's really easy to go into fear. And so I'm really understanding that. But we have to go a little deeper. It's like, how do we return to a way of life that begins to connect us on a regular basis with the soul? Now, I've worked out some general patterns, which I'm happy to share, which is a 100% a vegan, at least 80%, better 95% or 99% live food diet, okay? Breathing exercises and the different yogas, service and charity. Okay, those are good things. Okay, working with a spiritual teacher that can kind of inspire you to connect with the soul, or can awaken you with the power of Shaktipat, the awakening of the spiritual energy called Kundalini or the Ruach Kadesh, and then meditation, and repeating the name of God. These are really classic ways and in different forms in all the different traditions. I put a little light behind me. It's not the light, it's the sun, actually. A little hot outside, because the soul is that light within us. And as we access that light, shining through the window symbolically, we're really opening the doors to our own soul. And everything we do then, from the beginning of every thought, beginning every word, beginning every action, is something that has the potential to connect us to our own soul. If more people are connected to their souls, the whole need for what let me put it this way, the disorder and chaos in society comes from the result of a whole society not connecting at the soul level to itself. And when you connect within yourself, you also connect to the soul level in everybody else. So I just share how important it is, and really for my own life and for everyone, to start making that reconnection with like the 6 foundations. Pretty simple. Now another way we talk about connecting to the soul of all humanity and the soul of the planet. This happens to be the solstice. It's like a 3-day cycle. This is the 22nd. And in that 3-day cycle, we have a greater access to connect really to the energies of the living planet and truly to the whole solar system. So we often do what I call a Peace 21 meditation. Really, we've been doing it since 1985. We did it 3 times yesterday. Already did it again this morning. But I'd like to share just a little bit of that meditation with you. So kind of be with me here for a little bit. And kind of close your eyes. I'm going to keep my eyes open to guide this. But close your eyes. And as you inhale, you're taking in the cosmic force into your heart. And you're inhaling it up from the base of the heart. And now as you exhale, you're exhaling it out through your whole body, filling it with light and love and peace. We inhale again, filling ourselves with light and love and peace. And now exhale and let it begin to go out around the world, from wherever you're located, okay? Let it be going out around the world, first in the neighboring states, neighboring territories, going towards the North Pole and the South Pole, and towards the rising of the sun and the setting of the sun and all the 4 directions. And let it begin to cover the whole living planet with the energies of love and peace. Okay? And now, visualize the whole planet being surrounded in the energies of light, love, and peace. And everybody tuning in to this high-frequency global mind and feeling that love and peace within themselves and everybody else. Seeing everybody is divine. Everybody. More than everybody, all the plants holding the frequency of God, all the swimming ones and flying ones, and the living earth. The living earth. See, when you begin to experience life this way, it's really spiritual ecology, because we begin to see that even the whole planet Earth is alive with the Spirit of God. Okay, and now we see that whole circle of light around the planet, and we go off planet now, creating more and more circle of light around us, and just feel it, surrounded by the light and love and peace that is the essence of who we are, who everybody else is, who the living planet is, and really the whole solar system and beyond. And now we extend that light and peace to the whole solar system and literally to the whole galaxy, and just feel the whole galaxy, solar system, living planet, frequency of light and love and peace around the planet, within ourselves, and just feel that incredible cosmic connection. Just take a moment to feel that. And feel the living soul of the planet, the living soul of all life on the planet. And as we feel it, and we feel the reality to it and the connection of preserving the living soul in all humanity, in all animal life, in all plant life, and in the living planet. Okay, peace be with you. Shalom, 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 om shanti, 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 ahom, takiasin. May peace prevail on